Peace, 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 Pop, Scout Hotel, Milo, Black Orpheus, Celeste King III, DJ Toasty, Z. We're somewhere floating above you.
That was magical.
What is the radio?
You just have to say WMA Amherst at some point.
WMA?
WMUA.
MUA.
Yeah, WMUA.
W.
Like on my shirt.
WMUA. Radio Voice of Max. Okay, WMUA.
Awesome.
WMUA.
They couldn't predicate upon a precipice. That I feel like Perseus, but less merciful. I'm thirsty, most of all, the purpose works what gets me deep. Believe purpose and will, something purpose. I'm weaker when the light is on. Portrait of the pie chart, I share with the streets wearing nylon. I might build you a worthwhile fortress with all resources. On the front door, we paint the picture of the victorious. World picturing, place making, gatekeeping, do my best scheming, the late evening. Right wrongs and build suits of armor, suicide, no office, a militant porch monkey, government, no walk, coming out loud again. You scroll the word, discurse, the curse, and call themselves the first. And we all belly to that. All belly to that. We all belly to that. All belly to
DJ Toasty Z, Hip Hop Made Me Do It. We're chilling here with Milo before the show at Amherst College. First of all, how you doing today? How was the drive out?
I'm well. The drive was splendid.
Good.
Thank you.
I'm glad that it wasn't too crazy. So the first question I have for you is, your sound is a mix of, some spoken word and a bit more like traditional hip hop. I'm curious, how you see your music and your sound has just evolved over time.
I'm getting older, and my interest in rap as a canonical project is kind of growing, I think, in part because of that. So I just want to know where my place is in it all. And I don't know, it's kind of driving my development right now. Just a lot of studying.
Definitely. And how'd you originally... How'd you originally get into hip-hop? How'd you originally get into making music?
I got into making hip-hop because that's what happens to young black men often, where I'm from. That's what all my friends were doing, what my uncle was up to. That's what was around me. So that's what I did. That's what I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted to be a rapper.
Okay, awesome. And you have a line, I think it's on TrueNen, where you say, call it art rap so you wouldn't find it hostile. Is art rap a term that you embrace or kind of shun, or was that just a statement about how people like to generalize and stereotype hip hop and hip hop artists in general?
Art rap is a phrase that I think is cool when some people say it. It's lame when other people say it. It's I don't know, man. When Mike Eagle says it, I'm super proud of it. And
For sure.
It's what I want to be a part of. And when other people say it's ugh, just call it rap. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Publications versus people that are involved in the actual art rap itself. Or
and
hip-hop.
voice is so important, I guess. And just with that word in particular. It's cool when artists say it. It's not cool when consumers say it.
Yeah, I feel you on that. And so you've worked with, in the past year or so, you've worked with Bus Driver, Open Mike Eagle. I'm curious what it was like working with them and actually connecting with them and how that happened and the whole experience, just connecting with them.
I mean, those are my brothers, so it's cool to, I don't know, we don't have to work, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whenever we're around one another kicking it, songs happen. That's a byproduct of us hanging out.
Yeah, so just having fun with friends.
Yeah, that's really what it's about. Being able to collaborate as, I don't know, an automatic process.
Awesome. And are you currently still residing in Milwaukee?
I am.
Okay, awesome. And so you've moved around.
Are you going to assassinate me?
No, wasn't planning on it.
Okay.
Wasn't planning on it.
Okay.
So
Funny because when we were at dinner, the girl that let us in was like, "Don't kill anybody." We were like, "Of course not."
Okay. Y'all got a murderous energy.
I hope not. So, but you've moved around a bit though, from like Maine to Chicago, LA. Mm-hmm. I'm curious how you think like living in these different places or just moving around in these different places affected your music and your sound.
Well, kind of a lack of place affects my sound.
Mm-hmm.
I can listen to rap, I feel like, and appreciate a lot of different things about it because I've lived in so many places and I've seen it. I've seen rap performed by the people who created it in those different places. So it's easier for me to just be like a citizen of the rap world.
Definitely. And I'm also curious how you think, in the age of the internet, how big a factor, place is to music, and if you think that you can create a big audience without
being a factor.
Yeah, like how big a factor do you think like your location is to building an audience in the age of the internet?
I don't know. I mean, it depends on you. I mean, the artist, how you want to play your career.
Mm-hmm.
It can be really important. It can be not at all important. You can skip it. You can build it up.
Awesome.
I think at some point, though, you have to kind of loop back. You have to get where you live to support you at some point.
Yeah, your hometown, like hometown hero,
I don't know if it's necessarily hometown, but the town you live in.
Yeah. Some local support for sure.
But for real.
Yeah.
That point where it's like, oh, but you live somewhere. Don't they like you? And you have to be able to answer that with a yes at some point.
For sure. And so you have a lot of projects out. I'm curious, like, what you would feel is like the one you're most proud of and just like your best work.
Yeah, I'm proud of all of my work. I love my work. I love working. Yeah, I don't have to think about it like that because I made it.
There you go.
Yeah, I love them all. I don't know. I love every. Yeah, no. There's no best. There's no favorite.
For sure.
They're all really important lessons. Yeah. I like all of what I've made.
Awesome.
I'm a great rapper.
I think so as well.
Thank you.
Of course. I also want to ask you, so you perform, like I said, you have your projects as Milo, but you also have your side projects as, Scallops Hotel. I've noticed it's like a lot more of you like experimenting with, your own production.
Yeah.
But how would you define them as far as like separating them? Like how do you see that they're distinct?
They're distinct economically in the business plan, and that's really why they exist the way they do. Scallops Hotel is like autonomous. I can make all of that from home and put it out with minimal permissions or gates to pass through. Mm-hmm. Milo stuff is like...
You have to get like clearances and stuff like that more.
Yeah, and like, turnaround time on physicals and getting the right write-ups and all that kind of stupid stuff.
Yeah.
And Scallops Hotel is just like, no.
Let's just do what we're doing. Music. Exactly. And should we expect more? Which do you think you're going to be doing more in the future, or just a mix of everything?
I don't know. Lately, I've been wanting to stop doing Milo stuff entirely just because of that name and like everything going on.
Oh, yeah. No, I feel you on that.
You know what I mean?
I know what you're saying, yeah.
Man, this name now is such a shitty name.
Yeah, it's not, people ask me, I said, like I'm interviewing Milo, and they asked, he was the first guy they thought about, which is like, nah.
Yo, right?
Googling your name today, I was like, stop coming up. I was like, I don't want to look at this guy's face.
Isn't it weird?
That was cooler.
That's what, it sucks. So, I don't know. Scallops Hotel is awesome.
For sure.
But even that I'm starting to move.
Well, even Rory would be a dope rap name,
Now there is a rapper named
Rory. There is a Rory.
Which is so weird because, my real name is Rory.
Now you can't even be Rory.
I can't even be Rory now. I don't know. I'll figure something out.
For sure. So The Flies Don't Come is actually one of my... You good?
Oh, yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
How are you?
I'm just checking.
Yep, no, I'm fine.
Nice. Disposable for sure.
Yeah.
So The Flies Don't Come is definitely like one of my favorite projects that came out in 2015. So I'm just curious, like, what you have coming up in the future and what projects we can expect to see from you.
This year I'm definitely going to drop a solo Milo record called Who Told You to Think.
Okay.
Yeah, it's almost done.
Awesome. Do you have any insights into what we could expect from that?
Yeah, I produced about half of it, and the
Awesome.
other half is a gang of producers: Kenny Siegel, Illingsworth, DJ Nobody, Harris Cole, Mount Marcy, Corey Ayo.
Nice. Awesome.
Yeah.
And I'm just curious where you see, like I said, you started Rubaiyat, I guess it was over a year ago now,
Yeah.
Your own label. I'm curious, like, where you see it, going forward, and your vision for it in general.
Yo, my vision for it is I want to bring like rigor to rap. I want to make rap rigorous again. With Rubaiyat, I can do that. So I'll say in the future, we will be making rap rigorous.
And I'm also curious where you see yourself personally in the next year, just like how you see what the next artistic progression is for you.
I'm writing a movie.
Yeah?
Yeah, with
Nice.
Reagan, with Bus Driver.
Awesome. Nice.
Making a lot of beats. I want to do a soundtrack for a restaurant to get at me. Yeah, I want to do that.
Awesome. And I've never seen you perform yet. I'm curious what should we expect from your performance tonight?
Nothing.
Nothing? No expectations?
None. Yo, I expect nothing of you, so yeah, it's only fair.
Fair enough.
Word.
Fair enough. I'm going to just embrace it as it goes.
Yay.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time to sit down with us. I really appreciate it.
You toasting.
Welcome to here. We're all here now, I see. Just doing a quick survey around the room. I can see that we're clearly all here. How exciting.
Just for the intro of the video, and also something we could play on the radio as a legal ID. So basically just saying who
Legal?
like a legal, basically the radio has this thing where it's just like
Talking to the cops.
nah, not like that. Not that kind of legal. FCC stuff, radio stuff.
No.
So
I love that. Have you ever read Jack Spicer?
I have not.
He has a book of poems, My Vocabulary Did This to Me.
Okay.
Hip hop made me do it. Same exact idea. I love that.
All right, I'll have to go check that out.